Hey there. Welcome to the live stream. We posted up the other day that we were going to be going live at 6 p.m. and we're at a few minutes behind here, but we're here to give an updates about what's going on in the state right now with events. Voting is taking place. Early voting started Monday. If you haven't gone out to vote, you register to vote. Early voting will be going on through November 4th. It always takes place up until the fourth day before the election. So go out and vote. You have the opportunity to go do so. You have a chance to voice your opinion, let your voice be heard in how your state, county, city, all your little local things are run. Make sure you're getting your voice heard with that. Wanted to remind everybody that the submissions for the Texas Hemp Awards, if you're doing a product submission, you want to submit a product like an edible, a gummy, thing of that nature, then you have to get your application in by Monday, October 31st. So if you know a company, they make a product, they're here in Texas, they sell a product, you think it's great, tell them about it. Let them know. TexasHempAwards.com. When you pull up, I'll give you the information. TexasHempAwards.com. The other little link that's there in the little notification, that's for the voting right now for like Advocate Warrior, retail store, e-commerce, things like favorite TikTok, Instagram account, favorite nonprofit. And that link, that other one, that'll take you right to the voting page, and the Texas Cannabis Collective is selected for you. We made it easy. Easy peasy. Just TexasHempAwards.com, though. If you've got a product submission, like I said, if you've got a topical, edible gummies, if you've got flour, submit it. Tell your friends about it. Tell the people you know running businesses, and they could win. They have a possibility of winning. And it's great marketing. It's a great way for people to get an eye on your product and know you've got a great product. Do so. Let your friends know. If you run a business, just letting you know. Let's also talking about upcoming events and things going on. Like I said, voting is going on. And with upcoming events, we've also got, here in about a week or so, the Texas Hemp Summit. And if you want information about the Texas Hemp Summit, that's being hosted by the Texas Hemp Coalition, College Station A&M University, and it's going to be the AgriLife Center out there, Texas A&M. 2-day event, November 11th and 12th. TexasHempCoalition.org/summit. And if you want $25 off, Summit TCC for $25 off. Let me throw that up there. Let's show you what you gotta put up in there in the little code thing. Summit TCC, $25 off your ticket. Hey, and I highly recommend, if you know college students that are interested, they're agriculture students, let them know about it. If they're in college, if they have a college email, they get in for free. There's no charge for them. They get to use their college email, and they get a free ticket to attend. So if they're looking to get educated on hemp in Texas, they don't have to worry about getting in. It's covered for them. They just got to register for it, make sure they have their student ID on them, their college ID, and that they use their college email. And if you're not in college, like I said, Summit TCC here. And like I said, more information, you want to know who's going to be speaking, what kind of panels there's going to be, TexasHempCoalition.org/summit. Then the next week, we have the Texas Hemp Harvest Festival. Talking about events, if you're just joining in, upcoming events taking place in Texas within the next month. The Texas Hemp Harvest Festival, TexasHempHarvestFestival.com for more information about who's going to be playing. I know the headliner's Collie Buds. You can check that out. Their tickets are up for sale right now. It'll be taking place in Austin, Texas. I believe it's Austin Distribution Hall is the name of it. Go and look at it. Yeah, at Distribution Hall, the local hemp enthusiast and music festival. Straight from their website, one-of-a-kind CBD event in Austin. Sweet Sensei's mission is to put decades of knowledge and experience in growing hemp to use by producing high-quality CBD products that you can trust. We never add chemicals or solvents, just pure hemp grown in-house with top-quality extraction, handcrafted by people who are passionate about their work. We proudly grow and press our hemp in Austin, Texas. I hope they're going to submit their stuff to the Hemp Awards as well. I know I let them know about it here recently. See here, what else the information they have. Who's playing? Collie Budd's Sister Nancy, Mau Mau Chaplin's Sophia with, I know I'm going to butcher this, Waideya and Tropicana Joe. They're going to be performing, and there's going to be vendor booths, people who are going to have product there as well to sell for you to purchase. Be a fun time in Austin. That is November 19th. The Texas Hemp Harvest Festival, talking about upcoming events going on in Texas, in the cannabis space. The Texas Hemp Harvest Festival, November 19th. November 19th. Let's find a start time for this. I see their website says November 19th. See where the tickets are saying about this. From 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Distribution Hall, 1500 East 4th Street in Austin, Texas. Be there. It'll be fun. Fun times. The Texas Hemp Harvest Festival.com. For more information, it's on the screen there for you to see. And then we have the Taste of Texas Hemp Cup. Taste of Texas Hemp Cup is up again. It's happening again. This will be its third year. Liz and Patrick of Grow House, that is their event. December 10th, 2022. The doors are going to open at 2 p.m. The Far Out Lounge in Austin, Texas. Same place they had it last year. And the Far Out Lounge is quite the place, I must say. It is very, very open. Was very friendly to us. It was very conducive to holding this event. Fun. I had a fun time last year. I went and attended. And it's a cannabis championship and music festival, the Far Out Lounge, and it's presented by Rare Earth Genomics, for the people who say it different ways, tomato and tomato. Welcome to the Taste of Texas Hemp Cup, Texas's premier cannabis championship and music festival, taking place at the Far Out Lounge in Austin, Texas. General admission tickets are available and VIP tickets. The VIP tickets come with access to a private bar, VIP swag bag, private bathrooms, and exclusive access. Tickets are on sale right now. tasteoftexashempcup.com. If you just joined in with us yet again, talk about upcoming events. I talked about the Texas Hemp Harvest Festival, which is taking place November 19th. And then there's the Texas Hemp Coalition's Texas Hemp Summit taking place the 11th and 12th out in College Station, the Texas A&M College AgriLife Center. So that will be taking place. There's tickets are on sale now as well. If you missed it, I said you use code Summit TCC to go and do that. And then there's the Texas Hemp Awards. Product submissions are due. The application, you know how to have the product to them. The application is due October 31st. How does one get, I'm looking at the comments right now. Talk to some people out there or listen. How does one get into making edibles and products? You get your licenses from the Department of Agriculture, and you get your licenses from DSHS. You're looking at bare minimum. There's like 4 licenses for that. It's $400, about $100 a pop. You're gonna need lot permit fees. I know that at minimum. You're gonna need that. Those are for every variation you grow. So if you grow 5 different types of plants, you gotta have 5 different lot permits. I believe they're like $60 for a lot permit fee. I might be wrong. I don't want to say that for sure, but you want to know how to get into making edibles and products. I'd say there's groups out there. There's people. There's businesses right now that if you probably approach them and tell them, hey, I'd like to learn how to do this, they'll probably actually let you work for them and you learn. I imagine that if you learn how to make just gummies in general, you would learn how to put these things into products. But I imagine there's probably actual classes you could learn to take how to make this stuff. There's everything on YouTube these days, right? Everything's on YouTube. If you're just joining in, I was talking about the upcoming events. I'll be answering some questions that are sitting in our comment section. Someone had asked, how does one get into making edibles and products? And I was going over that. Someone says they gave a green heart, and someone's blowing smoke. Anybody else got anything that they want to ask? We're here live right now. Texas Cannabis Collective. If you want news and updates from us, TexasCANNACO.com. We have a podcast, The Lone Star Collective. Can be found on most streaming outlets, including the Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast. Just type Lone Star Collective Podcast in your search engine. Go to Google. Pull up something else right now. You don't have to stop listening to me. But, you know, when this is done, you go to your search engine, you type in Lone Star Collective Podcast or Lone Star Collective Podcast YouTube. That's a good one. Texas Cannabis Collective YouTube. You go give us a like and a subscribe on there. That way, every time we come out with our podcast, which we're going to have one coming out here in the next hour. So I've got to put the video up. We had Piper Lindeen she's working with Americans for Safe Access right now. She's a corporate marketing manager for them and consultant. And we did an interview with her yesterday, going through our little final production part to get ready to put it online. It'll be on YouTube either later this evening or tomorrow morning. Email should go out about that likely tomorrow afternoon. Like I said, that's why you need to go to Texas Cannabis Collective's website, TexasCANNACO.com. And from there, little pop-up comes up, or you go to subscribe, you put in your email, and every time we have an article come out, guess what? You get a notification about it directly to your email. Yeah, you don't let the fate of Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn, don't let them decide. Don't let the algorithm of YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter decide these things for you. You can go ahead and put in your email, and you get an email. You don't have to worry about them saying, "Oh, I think you want to see this." Are people on disability eligible for the compassionate use of cannabis in Texas without losing benefits? Yes. And then somebody else responded, yes, you are eligible. Veterans, I'll let veterans know that if you're a veteran and you are in the compassionate use program, the VA can no longer cut you off from getting your disability compensation pay because you're in a state medical cannabis program or you're using cannabis. They're no longer allowed to cut your benefits off for that. It becomes tricky, though, when you may be prescribed a medication and the clinical pharmacist for the VA clinic you go to that runs their pharmacy may actually say, hey, I'm not fond of this. I'm not fond that you may be on like a stimulant. You may need a stimulant along with the cannabis you use. And they go, well, I'm not going to let you have the stimulant because we're going to drug test you. And if you pop positive, we're going to take you off the stimulant until you become clean of the other drugs. And it boiled down to is one of the clinical pharmacists I've had to deal with has said they personally don't feel safe with a medicine they consider a contraindicative drug. And that all boils down to really is them going, I don't know. I haven't been taught that at school. When they went through pharmacy school and their continuous training, they haven't been given updates about that. So they're not comfortable with it. And the science isn't there. The science is there. A good chunk of it is. They haven't been educated on it, though. And they can easily say, well, they tell the VA overall, I'm not comfortable with this, and I'm not going to let somebody do something I'm not comfortable with. Because it's their livelihood on the line. It's their license. We don't agree with how the VA has handled that, obviously. But you're not going to be taking off your disability benefits because of it. So say you're rated at 70%. You're rated at 100%. You're receiving your monthly check, your monthly compensation. They're not going to take that away from you just because you pop positive on a test. So there's not much to fear with that. Navigating around that to get other things done is a different story. Myself, I've had to go out and I'm having to do community care for my mental health appointments because the community care doctors are not having to deal with this 28-day drug test item that's being placed by the doctors inside the VA system. It's not being placed, not the same thing placed on the community care doctors that's being placed on the inside. And let's see, if anybody's else got any questions, anything they want to know about, I'll see if I can answer it. Hopefully somebody else will be able to chime in, let you know about it. We were talking about, if you're just joining in, about updates with things going on in Texas. Early voting's taking place. Make sure you go out to vote if you haven't voted yet. I know the weather's been kind of rough. I went and did it Monday before storm rolled in. So I was actually able to go in and get my vote in early. Waited in line for about 30 minutes. I saw today our executive director, Austin Samhariri, he was out voting today and it was raining. And even though it was raining, people were still standing in line waiting 20, 30 minutes to go in and vote. So, as Allison Shane said, no excuses. Go in there and vote. Smoke the vote. Somebody come up, smoke the vote. Smoke the vote, people. Smoke the vote. Get out there and vote. I mean, vote like your life depends on it. Just may. You never know. It's your chance. It's your voice. It's your opinion. It's your speech. It's a form of your speech right now. If you haven't had your ability to vote taken away, you have a form of speech. And I definitely, as a journalism major, recommend you use it. Use your voice when you can about your government. It is something you have the power to do. Use it if you have that power. No problem for trying to give some answers out there. Anybody I think I can help, because I'm a veteran. I've had to deal with a lot of this. David Bass was somebody who replied. He's a veteran. He's had to deal with a lot of this. I thank David for showing up and giving the yes answer and helping me with this. But talking about events, Taste of Texas Hemp Cup taking place in December. It will be December 10th, 2022. Doors open at 2 p.m., Far Out Lounge. And then the Texas Hemp Awards, the product submissions are due on October 31st. Make sure you're getting your application in by then. And then the Texas Hemp Summit, November 11th and 12th at Texas A&M University, the AgriLife Center. Use code SUMMITTCC for $25 off. If you know college students who want to know and learn, it's free for them. They just got to use their college email, got to have the college ID when they show up. And they get in for free. Great free education for people who want to learn about hemp in Texas. Being given to college students for free. It's gone out for free for them. So, Texas Hemp Coalition.org/summit. And I will put that back up here. That way you guys can see that. Texas Hemp Coalition/summit. If you want to know about the awards, the Texas Hemp Awards, TexasHempAwards.com. And then we have the Texas Hemp Harvest Festival coming up as well. If you just joined in, November 19th at Distribution Hall, TexasHempHarvestFestival.com. Collie Buds is going to be headlining. They're going to be having Sister Nancy, Mau Mau Chaplain, Sophia with Widea, Tropicana Joe. Tickets are on sale for that. November 19th, the Texas Hemp Harvest Festival. And then, like I said, I've said about the Taste of Texas Hemp Cup, this Hemp Summit, Hemp Harvest Festival, the Hemp Awards. Make sure you're checking all this stuff out. A lot of good stuff going on. A lot of great stuff to learn. If you don't know, you got questions, these are great things to go and meet people, learn things. If you got questions, because we're probably going to end this here in just a few moments. I didn't want this to go beyond 20 minutes, but I will. If people have questions, I'll take as long as I need. I really will. Want to get this out before people go out for their weekend. Cold fronts have been coming through. It's been raining. A big rainstorm just came across the state. So be careful if you got to go out and drive. Be careful out there on the road. I believe our clocks go back here in like a week or so. So looking forward to that as well. But I'm not seeing much more in the comments. No, nothing news popped up. So one last rehash. Taste of Texas Hemp Cup is December 10th. The Texas Hemp Coalition is having the Texas Hemp Summit November 11th and 12th. Summit TCC for $25 off. That's the code for that. College students get in for free if they use their college email and they bring their college ID. November 19th is the Texas Hemp Harvest Festival, Distribution Hall, Austin, Texas. Texas Hemp Awards voting is open right now. Get your product submitted by October 31st. Get the applications, not the products themselves. Get the application in. Great way to market yourself. If you win, I mean, everybody's like, oh man, I got to try that. They got beauty, beverage, capsules, edibles, gummies, edibles, non-gummies, flower, pre-roll, tinctures, and topicals. Definitely recommend getting in there. Get your product in. Support a great cause. It goes to Last Prisoner Project. I hope everybody is going to have a great evening. Y'all stay safe. Peace, everybody.